Most people spend their lives running away from something, away from debt, away from mediocrity, away from the fear of being not enough. But here's the biological truth. Your brain cannot map a destination based on avoidance. If you are running away from a forest fire, you aren't choosing a path. You are letting the fire dictate your direction. In the world of high-performance neuroscience, wealth isn't a reward for hard work. In fact, the harder you toil without alignment, the more you signal to your brain that resources are scarce. You are stuck in the survival loop. To break it, you must understand that the world is ruled by meanings, not objects. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, they don't think in terms of making money. They think in terms of altering reality. Money is simply the byproduct of the value you bring to others. The more people you serve, the more the universe balances the equation in your favor. Let me ask you something personal. Right now, as you're watching this, what are you running away from? Debt that keeps you up at night, the fear that you're not good enough for the life you dream about, the quiet voice saying, "You're stuck forever." I know that feeling. I lived it. Years ago, I was in the same loop, working 80-hour weeks, paying minimums on credit cards, telling myself, just one more promotion and I'll be free. But freedom never came. Because my brain wasn't running toward anything. It was only running from pain. And here's the brutal neuroscience truth most people never hear. When you live in avoidance mode, your amygdala stays in overdrive. Cortisol floods your system. Your prefrontal cortex shuts down. You literally cannot think long-term. You become a prisoner of short-term survival. But the moment you flip the switch from "I have to escape debt" to "I want to build freedom," everything changes. Your brain starts releasing dopamine with every small aligned action. You stop seeing obstacles as threats and start seeing them as puzzles. So let me ask you again, slower this time. What would your life look like if you stopped running away and started running towards something massive? Pause for a second. Really feel that question, because that's where the architecture of real luck begins. Imagine you're standing in a boat, oar in hand, navigating a vast river. This river is the flow of the economy, technology, and human passion. Most people make the fatal mistake of setting their goal on the water itself. But water moves. If you aim for the water, you are aiming for a ghost. Money. Is that water? It is the medium, not the destination. You need some water inside your boat for stability and thirst, but the moment you focus on transporting the water rather than the boat, you become unstable. You sink under the weight of a resource you don't know how to use. Your goal must be on the shore. It must be a fixed point, a meaning, a vision, a specific result that exists independently of the currency used to get there. Now close your eyes for a moment. If you're in a safe place, picture yourself in a small glass boat drifting on dark water. Behind you, smoke, fire, chaos, the things you're running from. Ahead, a single lighthouse, steady, unmoving, shining through the fog. That lighthouse isn't a goal, it's a meaning. It's the why that makes every wave, every rock, every storm worth navigating. Most people never find their lighthouse. They keep paddling in circles, exhausted, wondering why life feels like punishment. But the ones who do, they sail straight through the storm. Because their brain isn't mapping escape anymore, it's mapping arrival. So here's your homework. Right now, what is your lighthouse? Not "I want money" or "I want success." What meaning would make you willing to sail through anything? Write it down, speak it out loud, because once you lock eyes on that light, the stream will carry you. Why do 90% of goals fail? Because they are written in a language your brain doesn't speak. Your subconscious, the part of you that controls your immunity, your talents, your memory, and your drive, cannot count. To your brain, there is no difference between 5,000 and 5 million. It's just 5 with some circles. If you set a goal in dollars, your subconscious stays silent. It doesn't connect. To activate your internal resources, you must speak in sensory images. Your brain needs to smell the leather of the car, feel the warmth of the sun on a specific beach, and hear the specific silence of a home you've earned. This is not philosophy. It is neuroprogramming. When the conscious and subconscious agree on a sensory image, they become an unstoppable force. Your subconscious doesn't understand spreadsheets or bank accounts. It understands feeling. The smooth grip of expensive leather steering wheel when you finally drive the car you dreamed of, the warmth of morning sun on your face when you wake up debt-free, the quiet ripple of water under your boat when you're finally moving toward meaning, not away from fear. These sensations are the real currency. When you start feeding your subconscious these feelings, even in imagination, your brain rewires. Mirror neurons fire. Dopamine pathways strengthen. Suddenly, opportunities that were invisible become obvious. I had a client who spent 6 months visualizing the feeling of signing his first big contract. He didn't chase clients, he embodied the result. 3 months later, he signed 3. Your turn. Tonight, before sleep, close your eyes and feel one of these sensations. Just 5 minutes. Let your subconscious start speaking back to you. It will. What we call luck is actually a cognitive skill. It is the ability to notice a rare event and give it a chance. Most people live on a fixed line. They take the same route to work, talk to the same 5 people, and read the same news. They have closed their reticular activating system to anything outside their routine. But luck lives in the low probability zones. To invite luck, you must consciously break your patterns, at least once a month. Drive a road you've never seen. Enter a social circle that feels alien to you. Read a book from a field you know nothing about. You are essentially widening your net to catch the signals that the universe is constantly sending. Take, for example, the story of Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx. She wasn't lucky to become a billionaire. She prepared her mind to see an opportunity in a simple problem: uncomfortable pantyhose. She cut the feet off her own pair, tested it, and turned it into a product. Her brain, trained on innovation, broke forward from the rigid path of a sales job. Or consider Richard Branson. He saw airlines as boring and inefficient, so he launched Virgin Atlantic with a fresh meaning: fun and customer first. Luck? No, it's the fractal branches of a mind aligned with value. Ask yourself, what opportunity is your brain ignoring right now because you're stuck on the fixed path? Pause and think. Maybe it's that idea you've been avoiding. Your brain will tell you when you are off course long before your mind realizes it. There are 3 levels of signs you must learn to read. Level 1, the slip-ups. You propped your alarm but overslept. You forgot your keys. You were late for a crucial meeting. These aren't accidents. This is your subconscious trying to hold you back from a path that doesn't align with your true values. Level 2, the body. Tension in the neck, sudden clumsiness, or minor injuries. Your body is physically bracing against your decisions. Level 3, the shutdown, illness. When you refuse to listen, your brain lowers your immunity to force a stop. The lucky person isn't someone who ignores these signs, it's someone who decodes them. Think about it like this. When Steve Jobs felt that gut feeling about the iPhone, it wasn't just intuition. It was his body signaling alignment with a massive value creation. On the flip side, if you're in a job that drains you, that chest tightness isn't stress. It's your brain saying this path doesn't lead to abundance. I remember a client, a tech executive, who ignored joint pains from overwork until he realigned his goals to family and innovation, and the pains vanished as his income doubled. What signs is your body sending you right now? Listen to them. They're the map to your true worthiness. To your brain, a goal is not a wish, it is a command to reallocate biological energy. But for the command to be executed, it must pass the SMART 2.0 filter. First, the goal must be specific. Don't ask to be healthy. Tell your brain you will train 3 times a week. Vagueness is the parent of procrastination. Second, it must be measurable, but never in currency. Your subconscious doesn't care about digits on a screen. It cares about the result. Measure your success in the weight you lift, the miles you run, or the physical presence of the car in your driveway. Third, it must be achievable. If the goal feels like an impossible leap, your brain triggers a shutdown to save energy. You wake up with no motivation because your subconscious knows it cannot win. You must believe the internal resources are sufficient to bridge the gap. Let's break it down with real-world examples. For the running shoe, don't say run 5 kilometers daily. Say run to build the discipline that powers my business empire, feeling the ground under my feet as a metaphor for grounded decisions. Elon Musk doesn't work. He builds humanity's future. That's meaningful. For the dumbbell, a weightlifter like The Rock aligns heavy lifts with building unbreakable resilience for Hollywood and business. Rewarding, each rep releases dopamine, transforming pain into power. And for the car key, an entrepreneur like Oprah didn't chase wealth. She aligned media with empowerment, transforming lives, and keys to jets followed. Apply SMART 2.0 to your life. What one action today can you make meaningful? Start small, but think big. Is the goal truly yours, or was it whispered to you by society, your parents, or your fear? Money avoids those who plan to spend it on things that don't align with their core values. Your subconscious is the guardian of your energy. It will only grant you the flow if the destination resonates with your authentic self. When your conscious desire and your subconscious values shake hands, they move mountains. This is when luck becomes a constant companion. Imagine Warren Buffett. His conscious mind seeks value investments, but subconscious loves simplicity and long-term impact, alignment that built 100 billion plus fortune. Or Beyoncé, conscious artistry meets subconscious empowerment, creating a brand worth billions. Misalignment? Think Enron executives, chasing money without value, leading to collapse. To align yours, journal. What does your conscious self want, and what does your gut say? When they fuse, you'll feel that light burst, unstoppable energy. Many of my clients report income jumps of 50% plus after this step. Are you ready to merge yours? The secret to long-term endurance is to fall in love with the process, not just the result. If you want to transform your body, don't just dream of the finish line. Find joy in the rhythm of the treadmill, the grip of the weights, and the ritual of the morning prep. Think of your ambition as an elephant. You cannot consume it in one bite, but you can master it piece by piece. By breaking your massive vision into micro-victories, you create a dopamine loop that fuels your persistence. Record every win. Measure every inch. Your brain feeds on the evidence of progress. Take Jeff Bezos. He did not build Amazon overnight. He started with books, one shipment at a time, releasing dopamine with each customer review. Or J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter wasn't a 7-book empire from day one. It was one chapter, one rejection overcome. The key: each bite must feel rewarding. Your brain transforms overwhelm into motivation. If you are starting a business, do not aim for million-dollar launch. Start with one product prototype today. Feel that pulse? That is dopamine. What is your elephant, and what is the first bite? If you want to earn $1 million, build a business. But if you want to earn $1 billion, build a meaning. Look at the titans: Apple, Ferrari, Harley-Davidson. They don't sell hardware or leather. They sell an ideology, a mythology. They have created a religion around their products. The world is not ruled by objects. It is ruled by the stories we tell about those objects. When what you do brings value to thousands or millions of people, wealth is no longer something you chase. It is something that gravitates toward you. The scale of your success is directly proportional to the scale of the benefit you provide. Look at Tesla. Elon Musk's meaning is not cars. It is sustainable future for humanity, connecting millions through golden threads of innovation. Or Nike, not shoes, but just do it empowerment, linking athletes worldwide. What is your first thread? Wealth is not an event. It is a state of readiness. Money comes when you are worthy of it, when you are ready to use it correctly, and when your boat is stable enough to carry it. Stop looking at where you are and start looking at where you are going. Trust your brain to navigate the obstacles. It sees the path through the forest that your conscious mind cannot yet perceive. Rewrite your internal script. Replace "I must" with "I want." Replace "I can't" with "I will." The world is waiting for your meaning. Be bold, be conscious, and most importantly, be ready. Remember Howard Hughes? He had billions, but no worthiness, isolated and broken. Contrast with Bill Gates, wealth aligned with global impact, turning money into vaccines for millions. Your threshold, it is when your meanings serve others at scale. As you sail toward that golden horizon, know this: the navigator in you already knows the way. Take a moment now. Close your eyes. Visualize your boat stable, eye-opening to infinite possibilities. You're ready. The universe agrees.